Greetings everyone, hello and welcome back. How very good of you to join to another episode of Kingdoms Reborn, to our bigger city of Osaka that is. And we continue onwards right away with something that we need to tackle, and that is my sake. We have a new building for this, the advanced Saka Brewery that we can build now, thanks to having 4 normal Saka breweries, right? It is a huge building, and I would like to have it, of course, in my brewery district all the way up here, where we can now place it. There's also my storage depot for sake right away, and we have the rice fields not too far away as well. So this connects then once again the city and the farms with the middle industry, that is the sake industry that we have. We do have a few additional sake breweries here that we can still upgrade as well, that I would like to do, of course. And I can also increase their budget as well to further increase their output. What we definitely will need to have though is some additional sustainability books here to reduce their input. Otherwise we will consume a lot of rice. Even though at this point it's fine. We're close to harvest season and we're still sitting at over 20,000 food. This exploded rather quickly and harder than I expected. No props though. One thing that we definitely will need to tackle is my stone input there as well, or output actually. I need more, and we do have mountains over here, so I would like to add some quarries to that, because we do definitely want to get more stone out. The thing is, we do need a lot of stone for the future upgrades that we have, right? So here we have this tiny area there where I can add some quarries. So this one should be possible. There it is. And 2 quarries here, perfect. That we just have at this industry zone. Also close enough to the city to get the workforce in right away. Low fruit count. Yeah, fruit gatherers are at a loss here at this point. It's fine, we don't need the fruits, we don't rely on them at all. And there's the new Saka Brewery also coming along. And we can add a second one then right next to it as well down the road. Let's improve it. 1,500 wood for the improved milling. 30% less input. 300 for the fast milling. That's a lot of these upgrades. For now, let's increase the budget of it. And there's also my new quarries now up here. What we also will need to tackle is a bit more medicine than I think. We're sitting at 1,800, but that's right after harvest. We have the medicine maker down here. Do I still have another one? No. Company Act, no. Pagoda we have. That's my next wonder that we can build. The tulip breeder I can actually delete, as I'm not going into that. Both of them have been finished. Let's go ahead and boost them right away. And then also their budget to increase their output further. Now, another thing that we haven't touched in a while is our beautiful town hall in the center of it all. And yeah, we have a bunch of options here. First of all, of course, we have our global bonuses here that already work for us, right? We have our town-wide cards that are working for us. We could abandon the civilization. All right. And also we can upgrade it. Of course, we want to do this now, thanks to all of this. There you go. Making this one more prestigious. We also get the spy center, a new building with that. Also more special cards in the card shop. There you go. That's another one. And we can also set the taxes. We have a very high happiness right now, so I'm inclined to go ahead and increase my taxes. This actually almost doubles my input tax income from 2,300 to 4,300. And yeah, let's just see how it affects then my happiness. It will definitely reduce it, of course, right? There it is, reducing city attractiveness actually by, yeah, it's 10% so far. We'll just see where it goes from here. It doesn't state this here, unfortunately, how much it is. We can only see it here. Yeah, it's about 15% reduced attractiveness, which is still fine, honestly. We're at 88% happiness. I'm eager to go for my next tourist buildings. The theater, that is something that we can actually get here. And also the hotel. Let's have a look at these. The theater is for fun. It actually costs almost nothing for its size, and it is increasing the happiness of the surrounding area quite a bit. However, it is huge. So if I build it here, I would need to delete 4 buildings there in a row. That's problematic. So we could go ahead and find us a nice spot. Yeah, here we have plenty of space that I would like to go for. So let's have a theater here now. Let's have a nice theater square, actually. Just here in the center. There's going to be lots of buildings in around, right? So that's fine. Just going to try and keep this symmetrical there with an entrance area here then as well in the front of it, and around it probably some shrubbery and stuff like that. And then we have the hotel. 100 bricks. We do have that. Or is this something? No, it is bricks, right? From what I can see. And this one here allows visitors from other towns to stay, to pay some money for it. Let's also find us a suitable location for a nice hotel. Yeah, also here in my new city area, right? Probably also a bit further over here. And let's just see. Could do it like that. Just at the theater, I think this would make sense. Where we built a hotel. There's my main road. Let's not forget about this. And what I would also like to have for all of these guys here is a market. We don't have that. The next market is down here. So adding a market here makes sense. And for this, I'm actually going to lead these two houses there. They haven't upgraded yet anyway. There you go. To also increase the service quality for all of these. And then, well, then I would actually like to have a main road here. All the way to the other main road for structure. And then we can build some more houses. And let's actually add some new blocks here. So since we have lots of space here for development. Ah, I misclicked there somewhere. But I guess you know already where I want to go with this. If you know my channel. There you go. And this one has its own entrance. There's also the theater coming along. Oh, that's a beautiful building. And people flood to the first performance. Let's add the only ornament that I have right now, the shrubberies. Increasing the appeal rating of the surrounding area too. Yeah, a lot of people want to go to the theater. The hotel is also coming along. Taking a bit more time. This adds a lot of traffic to the area. Seriously. People love the theater. And then we have the hotel then. And we do get some money now from people visiting our city. And while we're here, let's also upgrade the fire hearths and the stone insulation to all of these houses. We still will lack a bit of coal now, so I should work on this. But we need more coal, of course. Here we have the coal mountain. How much coal do we have in there? Not a lot anymore. We are running out of coal. There is more coal though up here in the mountain. So I'm going to purchase a new province for the first time in a long time. And here we're going to make a coal mining town out of this, right? Because we do need it. So let's just check it out. There's the coal deposit. Going to add some 3 new coal mines. And of course, some houses for these guys. And also a warehouse, because we will need to store all that coal. Let's make it a storage yard, actually. Still, this will not be enough, right? Because eventually we'll run out of coal. Coal is a finite resource. I wonder what other fuel we can get. Perhaps we do find something here in my tech. Electricity is probably something. Yeah, it actually consumes coal again. Where do we get more coal? Is there deep mining perhaps available at some point? We are running out. We only got 1,800 coal left in this mountain here. And then it's over. So I wonder what happens then. Probably freeze to death. Can't hurt to also have more farms again. Let's go for some ranches. Let's go for some, yeah, pig again. Since the city is getting closer now to this. We need of course, also workplaces. This one, and then I would like to have some branches. Let's actually make this main road go here. And then I would like to work on some sheep as well, because sheep actually provides two things, of course. That is the food, and that is wool that we also need for our tailor to produce clothes, right? And we don't have a lot of clothes in anymore. House is too far away. We can solve this problem immediately by just building us... Yeah, let's make a home here for these guys. And we'll eventually delete it then anyway. It's really desert zone out there. Still, we can work on some ranches. This is great. And what we could also do is some mushroom farms, of course. There's the forest. And here, I would also like to go for another forestry. We really need to work on this faster if I want to keep that growth rating up. And in that case, actually, we could also purchase now this province, and this province. And getting really now to that Mount Fuji region here. Unfortunately, this mountain is one mountain, so I think it will use the same coal and stone deposit that we already have close by. It will not increase my coal capacity. By the way, we are already bordering then here to Stormheim. So it's important that we actually purchase some provinces here still. Yeah, and there is also then my gemstone deposit now that we have. And with that, the gemstone mine. And with that, we are also bordering to this one here. Boutier, what is this? A minor city. Alright, we could conquer it. It's a city-state, more or less, working out here. That is new. And this is a coal-rich region, though. So perhaps we do actually get new stone deposits out of this one. Let's try it out. And of course, once again, with all of this expansion, we'll need to get some houses here too. Some workforce. And let's make sure that these guys have a nice appeal rating around them. Keep them happy, so there is 100% appeal rating here. Seems like desert region makes people happy. For some strange reasons. But this is looking fantastic. Lots of new forest area that we can claim for our city now, and we are actually at 100% happiness almost. And that is with high taxes. People idolize you as God. Oh, this doesn't hurt my ego that much. By the way, here, can we somehow also add another sheep farm here? Fantastic. Getting it a maximum boost of 4 sheep farms now close by. So lots of new construction now. And yeah, as you can already see, there's more industry here. There's a river here for more farming area. And in that case, we can then expand the megacity itself all the way to Mount Fuji here. So in the desert area, you can't do much except for building houses with high appeal rating and have some ranches around it. But that still works wonders. And we of course have the whole ocean area down here that we can use for more deep sea fishing. And I mean, we're sitting at close to 40,000 food right now. It might still do wonders. We could also use some of the glass that we have to get them to the Enlightenment age here for boosting their speed. For more tuna fish. By the way, for some reasons though, my glass is not very high. The glass smelter is working full speed though. We will need a second one, I guess. Because that is not enough glass. It's a very sought after product at the moment. And unfortunately, we'll need to get more of these strange things here. There's immigration here. I'll take that. Plus the wild card and a glass smelter. This is what I needed anyway. And yep. Still can squeeze it in somewhere here. Get the combo point. And use the remaining space in my not so organized looking industry zone. A bit chaotic. But it's okay. Because we have every building here. And every building also has its road connection. There's still something here possible. As we close in on 800 people. Can also train a few more samurai again. To increase our military power. Do we have visitors? We don't have visitors yet. Why is no one want to join us? We do need trade routes, I think, with other civilizations to get visitors in. Right. So for that, it's established trade routes, right? We can do it with this one here. We need an intercity road to establish the trade route though. This will be a whole new project. There it is, intercity road. This costs us money directly. This is the intercity road. Goes then all the way over here to this. And with that, we have connected that city now with us. Trade route was established between Butier and Osaka. Trade route income varies with the population of both cities. Caravansary we get. Send caravans on a land trade route. Give profit to both destinations. We'll also add this one here. And we can have this wherever we want really, right? Let's have it a bit further outside here. There's also the need of a smaller storage area here. That coal mine still waits. Let's quickly build it actually. Let's have a look at that. Please give me new coal. Nah, it's the same coal deposit unfortunately. For this mountain. Across the provinces even. That's a shame. But look at that. With this, my hotel has visitors and is producing money now. We are almost full in this hotel already with one trade route. Closing in on 50 people. That's fantastic. There's a little onsen up here as well. Beautiful. And in that case, this boosts my income further. Thanks to that bank here, out to that hotel. And since it's full, we might consider new hotels as well for the city of Osaka. We're, by the way, full on mushroom output. 7,000 we have in stock. I will need to build another granary. This is no problem. It will also, at the same time, boost my output here once again. So let's use the granary just behind those sheep farms and plantations. And honestly, this game does such an amazing job at still providing so much complexity in the late game. Or mid-game, I have no idea about the scope right now. Another block. And yeah, behind the theater, I'm open for a new hotel. And then we can have another park here or something. Something small. I don't want to have buildings plastered everywhere, right? So this is a tiny park area that we have then. Alright, sustainability. Probably something for productivity. Let's get to the mushroom. Sustainability for something where we have lots of consumption. Yeah, I might go it for the big Saka Brewery actually. Doesn't have it yet. There you go. And since we have so much stone, let's actually upgrade that big Sake factory here too. 1,000 wood I don't want to spend though. Yeah, just love how the money comes in here. Thanks to one trade route. Might consider trade routes with other civilizations now too. And city-states at least, right? So there we have Libanbao down there. So we could actually connect this one. And I'm eager to do it. There it is. Let's have one straight line all the way down here. And there's the connection with my city. And then connect the trade routes with the next one. Pushes my income actually. Gives me a flat 100 bonus. Just this one. And have we finished the caravansary? No, haven't yet. Takes quite some time. I still have another town card available, so we could work in the card shop. get the town hall slots, and we can just see, for example, we increase our food consumption by 50% town-wide, but give me food happiness. This is bad. Coal gives 20% more heat. That would drastically reduce it, of course. Another farm productivity upgrade. 30% productivity of tool workshops on smelteries. Food happiness, I don't care. Houses with pottery get +4 science. Nah. I would actually like to go for the heat. Let's purchase that and equip it. 20% more heat. Flat out. That's a great bonus, I think, to reduce that consumption. It's still getting really tricky. We're below 1,000 now on the main coal deposit. This will be hurtful, unfortunately. By the way, another really nice detail is, especially in late autumn, how the snow creeps in from the north, right? So if we look at it from that side. So this player is already covered in snow, while we still have autumn forests. And the further you go down, the longer autumn then consists. And in the tropical, it never ceases. Really great details overall. With so much stone, it's also, of course, high time that we continue with the stone upgrades. So this main road all the way down here. Reducing travel time, and also here through the city. As expensive as it may look, stone is actually something you can get easy in and out. And then, of course, also my great Buddha statue, that we connect that now with a stone road. And this is a main road here to my industry zones. Sake, rice, medicine, all the way up here. Let's just have this one flat out upgraded. To my coal area up here, which is working now with 10,000 coal left. Let's increase the budget. Let's fully upgrade them as well, as they're working now, producing the coal that is so much needed. By the way, do we have stone bridges? Nah, we still unfortunately have only the normal bridge. Yeah, the next hotel has been finished and it's also almost full. Perfect. This is the visitors from those two city-states here now. Boutier and Libanbao. Working here. Perfect. Producing us quite a bit of money. Do we see this here? From the bank we get income, of course. From the trade routes we get income now. Doesn't say hotels directly. Investment profit? No. Yeah, once again, we don't have enough workers for all the industry buildings we built, so I need to prioritize. Putting a star next to the glass smelter allows me to have full employment. Right, the same goes for one of these two sand mines so that we get the sand in, so I will need to put a priority to this, so people will work there primarily, so that we get this one in all the time. We need more glass. It's important that we keep actually both of them on the highest level, and also boost the output here. Efficient furnace, quite expensive, but we have a lot of bricks right now to make this work. And we've reached 800 people in Osaka as well, as we continue to grow. There's the Caravansary. We can now choose Boutier, for example. And this one is now traveling between the two of them. Trading resources and increasing also my income. Also, we have a lot of storages full messages, so let's build some more warehouses. They have a great amount of storage. I would also like to work on a new industry as a whole, and that is the cattle ranch that produces meat in addition, and that also leads to the ramen shop that consumes rice and pork to make ramen out of that, and ramen is absolutely delicious. Let's go ahead and unlock us these 3 taxi right away. That leads then also to the zoo, so why not? There it is. Slot animal cards to get bonuses to build the zoo. And the museum we can slot artifact cards to get bonuses out of that. Let's also get us the museum. This also gives me the artifact excavation from ruins. Doesn't stop. It's incredible. Coffee roaster, no. Cattle ranch, yes. And ramen shop, absolutely yes. And yeah, let's also get the zoo in and the museum. There you go. Lots of additional stuff we need to build now. Cattle ranch, let's have this one in my ranch district right away. Just here by my sheep. Oh, there's the desert then closing in. So we need to build it actually here. Which is fine. Cattle ranch just next to the pig farms. And then also that ramen shop that consumes rice and pork. Yeah, there's actually some pork. But the sushi's full. We could have it here. Yeah, let's have 2 of them here. Right? It doesn't reduce the appeal rating of the surrounding area. So I think this is a nice slot for these. Then we have the zoo. That's truly a massive building as well. And I would like to have it, of course, where else? In my, let's call it, tourism area as well, where we have the hotels, the theater, now a zoo then popping in. And there was something else, right? The museum. That I would also like to build. Boy, these are expensive buildings though. But let's get us the museum in. Probably up here? Nah. Let's also have the museum here along this main road. Where we already have some of those tourism buildings. And to close it, let's also have another block of houses here. Just behind the hotel. And there it is already, the zoo coming along. With that, we can open up the zoo collection. That gives me now bonuses. We get this actually out of caravans and trading, right? The panda, there it is. City attractiveness were placed in the zoo. That's a building slot card. We can find them now on something and yeah, equip them here then. The same applies for the museum. That comes up over here right now. Oh my goodness, and there's a lot to equip. 50% coin from caravans. Hotels building the capital gets 50% service quality. So there's huge boost to all of this, right? Let's have a road here around the museum. And this main road continues then down here. Probably connecting then with this main road here. To further structure that city. I've already grown by +1 last year. I wonder why. Probably should stop with the high taxes for a while. And there it is. The problems appear. We are running out of iron now. No more iron deposits and no more coal deposits from this area here. There's no deep mining yet. So these mines cannot work anymore. So what we'll need to do, we'll need to use our massive financial resources to also import coal. And my target would be actually 1,500. And you can have a trade here of 200. Let's make it 500. It's very cheap, that resource, right? So we should be getting in a lot of that automatically. We could export something else. Leather, not anymore. We need that for all our cloth production. We have though some very high yields of stone, clay, what I can see. Oh my goodness, and the luxury goods. This should be fine. So pottery, for example, that actually pays 18 each, which is not that much. My target inventory is going to be around the 4,000 mark, so we have a healthy supply. And yeah, let's go in and sell this one at batches of 300. And then the same applies for Saka, which we have a lot of now. This is actually quite valuable. We are also going to say 4,000 target inventory with batches of 300 of selling each way. And yeah, the coal is coming in. We don't need to import rice anymore for a very long time. So it's all going into coal now. Let's actually increase this one. Make it 1,000. So we pay only 7,000 for each batch. This is no money at all, right? And it does apply to all my trading companies. Let's increase their output there as well, and the glass increases the trade quantity a bit. Speaking about glass, we have now plenty of glass in. Perfect. But yeah, coal is going to be a problem. Perhaps we can actually counter this with importing. With only importing. Let's also have a look at my trade port. Let's upgrade this one right away. And here we also have then... Oh yes, sorry, this is manual trading only. Of course, we want to continue with automatic trading. So it has to be the trading company. So there is coal coming in now in huge quantities, as you can see. This is out of my automatic trading. Since we're also running out of iron ore, I will need to do this for iron as well. Let's just see how expensive iron ore is. 15. This is expensive. Let's say a target of 1000 with a batch of 500 every time we trade. Of course, this will cost. As you can see, coal we've already traded quite a bit now. No problem on that front. And we'll just have to monitor then our money. Can we actually click on this and see it a bit more with what we do with trading? Importing here now. I don't see that much out of it. With the amount of glass we have, it's time for a new world wonder. And also, we should advance to the next era. All of this in the next episode of Kingdoms Reborn. Stay tuned.